Hello, guys. Welcome back. Now, today, let's look at the true purpose of money. Now, the true purpose of money. Now, I'm going to read from Luke chapter 16. I'll just read two verses. I'll read 8 and 9. Now, and the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. And I say unto you, make to yourself friends of the murmur of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitation. Now, other scripture will say, verse 8, it will say that it was commended, the master commended the servant because the servant was shrewd. The servant was unjust, was dishonest, but yet he was a shrewd servant. And we also say that we should make friends for ourselves with the money that we have, with our worldly wealth. That is what it will say. So, what is the true purpose of money? Now, and what is acting shrewd anyway, or acting wisely that this man was commended about? He was called dishonest. He was called unfaithful. Now, but why was he commended? That's the question I want us to ask ourselves today. Now, this man, I believe you know the story from verse 1 of Luke chapter 16. It was a story of someone who was about to be fired because of his dishonesty by his boss. And he went around and said, okay, since I'm going to be fired, let me use this opportunity to create friends for myself. Number one, I cannot till the ground. I don't have the strength. And I am too proud to beg. This man did a personal assessment. He realized what he has and what he doesn't have. Now, he has pride and he doesn't have strength. Now, with his pride, he has wisdom, what we call shrewdness. Shrewdness is ability to judge character correctly, to have a conclusive judgment, to arrive at something that is very possible. And this man has this. And the man said, who are the debtors to my boss? He went around, found the debtors of his boss, and asked them, what are you owing my boss? If you tell him, he'll tell you, okay, don't pay the full one, pay this percentage. Bring it now. Now, he did that. And in verse 8, the boss heard about it and said, I like this guy. And the boss said, I like him for his wisdom because he understands that wealth is not about accumulation. Wealth is about relationship. That is why the boss said he loved him. Jesus was the one sharing this parable. What Jesus is trying to tell us is that money is not for the keeping. Money is to help you do something else, which is to help you acquire good relationships. So if you are going to get money, your money should help you create a network. You see why those with the highest net worth actually have a network working for them. Because the more they get, the more they spend on building and repairing networks. So what do you spend your money for? Now, last week we talked about a guy who took his father's money and spent it on righteous living. The part of that scripture told us that nobody gave to him when he was broke. That's probably because he never gave to anyone. Now, here, if you don't give to people to build a network, that is what this so-called wise man was saying. Let me help them so that they will take me to their home when I am sent out of my job. But unfortunately, or rather fortunately, he wasn't sent out of his job. Now, the master commended him for building a network of people because that is where the real wealth is. So if you have money, the purpose of that money is to build a network. Don't eat your money. Spend it on network. Don't consume everything you have. Spend it building network. Use your wealth to gain friends. So build a network. You have cash today, begin to build network. I'm not saying be a Father Christmas, doling out all your cash. No, build network. Use your money to establish friendship. Now, you be so rich, so much so that when you want to preach to someone, a person willingly follow you to wherever denomination or wherever you are going to. Now, I see some group of people doing that right now. They are building wealth and they are using their wealth judiciously to attract men and women to their side. And by so doing, they can easily transfer what they have into that friend. Now, it happened to me some time ago that I decide that I was going to help somebody irrespective of where the person belonged. I did that again and again and again. And before I know what was happening, this young person was now gravitating towards me. One day he called me and asked me, can I come to your fellowship? I didn't ask him. He asked me. Now, if you can build network like that, I also met a friend who told me I decided to go into mentorship. I said, what do you mean? He said there are a lot of street boys all around us. If we can decide to take all of them on our wings, he said, before you know it, there will be no one on the street because we would have taken all of them out of the street into the fold of Christ. So what are you spending your wealth for? What are you spending your money for? Your money is supposed to help you build friends. If you've been in church for a while, you realize that you don't have friends anymore that are unbelievers, that are not saved. Majority of them are already saved. They are in the church. So what do you use your money to do? Attract those who are yet to be saved to your circle so that you can bring them in, but with your will. Now, I think this is the purpose of money. If you think otherwise, go to the comment section and drop me a note. Now, this is where I'm going to stop today. Next week, we'll look at another topic in Research Bible Study. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you.